fully furnished.
It was such a great story.
350 a week. Hang on. Yeah, but that was everything.
Yeah,
We didn't have
but with
to do
everything
anything.
included, it's
Even furniture.
it's perfect.
お待たせしました。
And it was just, I don't know if you know Kentucky
こ
Bridge.
ちらが島のお塩、アイランドソルト。これわさび。わさび。Yeah. This is soy sauce 麹、醤油麹で、すだち塩、シトラスサ
Oh
ルト。
yes, it's citrus, Sudachi,
So that is in season.
Oh yeah. Or maybe, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just a very quiet end of Shikoku.
Yes.
We were where were we staying last time? We were staying around in
Oasis in at Tonosho. Yeah.
so it was a long drive around
Yeah.
the last 2 nights here. And that's the thing, it got quieter and quieter.
Yeah.
So we're up the hill there with
Mohammed and Amy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We live just behind there.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
guess that was like.
But in everything that you've been saying so far, you speak more than enough Japanese.
Oh no, I don't. I just speak like.
But your partner or your wife does, right? And if neither of you did, anything that you try and do in Japan is kind of super difficult if you don't have. See, the word is impossible.
I mean, like, if you have people that can support you, like there's professionals that do that as a job. There's a lot of people that provide support for foreigners that want to live here or work or invest, depending on what their needs are. So you can find that. I guess the trickiest bit is really the bureaucracy because it's very convoluted.
Yes.
You have an advantage.
Yes.
Definitely, because that was the one thing we found out. The paperwork is daunting. It's very, very difficult.
Yeah.
I'm very happy.
Thank you.
I would love to live here. I said to Janetta this time, if I die here, please bury me. Don't get me back to Australia. Just bury me. And this is where I should have been today.
I think like with we're still kind of in the honeymoon phase with Shidoshina, but so far it's been a wonderful experience.
Yeah. This is our third time, and like always, there's some. You know that there's going to be the balancing incident where your rose-coloured glasses are shattered, or you have a really, really terrible day and you view things differently after that. But so far, that has never happened. Yeah. So the romance continues.
One thing we have noticed with Shikoku as opposed to Honshu is the dereliction of houses.
Urban decay, rural decay.
Yeah.
More so.
Yes. Well, here is it's actually very hard to find houses in decent enough state to be actually livable. Like it took us a while to find a house, and we were very lucky just because someone was moving out. We managed to move in. We could just live nearby.
So it was a rental property.
It was a rental property, yes. It used to be in the Akia Bank.
As a rental or for sale?
As a rental, but it was in like very good condition for the Akia, the average house that you would find in an Akia. And still it's very cold. Very hot.
There's an American duo, 2 men have set up a business. You pay them $2,000 or $3,000. That's their fee. You tell them where you want to live, what you want to pay, and the sort of house you want, and they do the shopping and all the paperwork for you.
Yeah, I've seen. I might have seen. Like, I don't know if it's the same, but I've seen some YouTube videos of this. Like, there's a few foreigners that set up systems like that, which is actually very convenient. So, like, if you, it's a big process to find a house. Like, even now, like we've been scouting this area and we've managed to find a house, a property that's for sale. The house is kind of like probably needs to be knocked down. But we're very fortunate, like we're very lucky that we managed to talk with someone that knew someone that eventually is getting us in touch with the owners. But there's a lot of empty houses here. They're not even for sale because it's more important for the owners to sell them, and sometimes they still have their ancestors in the house. They would come just for once or twice a year, just for taking care of the ancestors.
That's right. That's when we were in the house at Iwakuni. The I don't know what it's called. The shrine cupboard. The owner once we were there long term, and then upstairs was rented separately on Airbnb. So there's 2 separate rental spaces. And at some point she arrived and took the ancestors to the local shrine, to the monks, which I don't understand the process, but I presume then that left her free to develop the house, which she has done since we left.
Yeah.
And now it's long-term rental to an American family.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Our house also, they have their ancestors staying there, and they do this ritual where the monk comes and takes care of like the transition, I guess, or
Transition, whatever.
Yeah.
Transport.
Yeah.
For a fee.
They call it's called donations.
Yeah. No, it's a fee. It's a fee.
The other thing too is many of the children don't want it.
No, there's a lot of houses where they inherit. It's even hard for the council to figure out who actually owns some of these houses.
That's what they say the trap is, that you might purchase it, but you can never own it because they can't trace the deed.
Yeah, I think you gotta be very careful when you're assessing a place. Like, first thing is probably go to council and review everything. But yeah.
Well, so you've got something in mind though?
Yeah, we'll see. Like, if this house, if the property is not too expensive, we might actually consider buying it and renovating.
And knock it down, or
knock it down. Like, maybe keep the foundation. It's like a concrete cube, but the roof is fairly damaged, so there's probably going to be massive leaks inside, and you don't want to have anything that's moldy.
Mold's a problem.
Like more like a giant mirror here, but big issues with stuff, like the house that we live in. It's not moldy itself, but when we moved here, we had boxes of stuff that we brought. And we were not camping, so we had a box with our camping gear, tent, sleeping bags, stuff like that. And one day we, mid-August or something like that, we open it up, all moldy,
because of the humidity.
Because of the humidity, yeah.
That's absolutely right. Like even to come to Japan in our summer, in Australia, said to friends, like our son said, "Oh, just lock up the house and go." And I said, "No. You cannot lock up the house and go in Queensland, because when you come back, everything will be mouldy from lack of air, ventilation, and everything." Like,
yeah, we've learned the lesson, I guess. So for how many days are you visiting?
We're 2 nights with
Emmy and Mark.
yeah. And then we're doing a sort of backpacking trip around Shikoku.
Yeah.
Then we're going over to Katsukachi near Hiroshima, where, see, when COVID hit, we had to evacuate very quickly. And so we got our friends were left behind without saying much of goodbye, yet they helped us to leave.
Yeah.
So we're going to go back and see them for about a week.
Okay, that's nice.
Oh, we can't wait. They're all ready for us.
so I've done massive amounts of research on Shikoku. There's so little to read in English. But so from here we go to Kabuke for 2 nights.
Say it again.
Kabuke and Kabuke.
Okay.
You know, on the way to the Ia Valley.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then
You're passing by the Ia Valley?
we're going into the Ia Valley.
Yeah, that's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
Like, really, like, amazing.
We'll try and do Mount Sarugi, hopefully. And then going into Kochi for 3 nights.
Yeah.
Up into the Yasuhara to see the library that they built there.
Okay.
A famous library. They don't have it anyway. And then Uchiko and Ozu
Yeah.
for 3 nights.
Yeah.
Up into Matsuyama for 3 nights. And then on the ferry across to Yano.
Yeah, it's a good plan. Yeah.
It's working well so far. Yeah. We completely wrecked ourselves, was it yesterday?
Every day.
No, we completely. The only mistake we've made is coming from Tokushima we made a beeline for Tokushima to Ritsuren Garden.
Yeah.
And I thought, it won't take long. It won't take long. We don't have to take the toll road. We can take the non-toll road and just see some of the coast on the way around.
Yeah.
And after how many hours?
After 1 hour, we realised it was a mistake because even though on the map it says, okay, but your top speed's 50.
Yeah.
So you can't actually...
You can't go there.
跟我们遇到同样的事
We
情
took
吧
the shortcut straight to the freeway. And even on the freeway, you only do 80.
Yeah, you get used to it, but because we were driving around for about a month, and initially I was like, this is very slow. Now I'm kind of it took me a few months, but now I'm one of those that slow you down. So it's like,
I appreciate it. It's just that we had a time frame to get the ferry across here as well.
I didn't want to rush it. I didn't want to rush it.
No, but we paid the price because by the time we got here last night, back in Perth, because we did 6 hours through.
oh yeah. Did you do both sides, or because I think the time that we visited, like they would always recommend one side depending on the season.
I don't know whether there was 2 different sides, but I think we did it all.
Oh yeah, that's a long way.
Right around.
Yeah.
And it was 6 hours.
Wow. But there is swing like, whenever people are coming from mainland, I usually tell them to, stop in Takamatsu, go to the garden.
So are you taking any Japanese lessons?
I do twice a week.
What method?
Well, there's a website that so I found the teacher.
I told you.
Yeah, start from I told you. Now it's sort of like transition out of that. So we organize our lessons. depending on our availability. But yeah, that's worked very well. Actually, I was very lucky to find the teaching that I have. And I think January next year, for a few months, I'll do more of an intensive period. Because I figured, like we're gonna stay here. My private house. That's I'd rather invest in that more than working at this time. Like it's more important to being able to communicate rather than earning a bit more money. Really, like right now, that's probably the top priority.
To learn the language?
Yeah. And like in a casual way, I don't need to be able to read or do and sort of professional Japanese. It's more like people are super friendly. That's
polite, courteous.
Sorry?
Polite, courteous, hospitable.
Yeah. But still, I would, obviously, I want to learn the language to make better connections. It's an effort, but it's like the first time in so many years that I'm learning something from nothing. It's kind of like you get to this point where you're like, I build on top of my existing interests or my existing hobbies or my existing job. But it's rare to pick up something new. Absolutely nothing. It's been a while for me.
So you speak English and Italian? And learning Japanese?
With Japanese too, with the language, it also introduces you to Japanese culture.
Yeah.
So closely linked, particularly the kanji. I mean, I know Nita's better than I am. Just those different things culturally. And I often, our guide yesterday was explaining some of the kanji to us on the strip around Richmond Garden.
Yeah.
And it was so beautiful. I thought, if only I could just read it. And understand and appreciate it. So it introduces you to that culture.
Absolutely, yeah. It's very fascinating.
One thing I'm super happy about is I've used different methods of trying to learn Japanese, and I'm naturally a pretty happy person to be, like, I'm a scholastic. I'm not a scholar, but I find study easy. It's not a chore. And nothing really worked. Nothing like felt like it was advancing or clicked until somebody recommended Pimsleur. Yeah, Pimsleur. And all it, like, I've learned so much by reading and listening, but not speaking. And speaking is the key, right? And so when we've travelled before, you know that if you are in the culture, it's very easy to pick it up. But if you're not in the culture, how do you learn it? So if we're in Australia, how do you learn Japanese? And so somebody recommended Pimsleur, and I've been doing it non-stop, basically, since we had to come back from Japan. So 3.5 years doing COVID. And I'm thinking, am I wasting my time? Like, it costs me $21 a month to subscribe, and the key is that you can take a half an hour lesson each day, theoretically, because it's a graded system of five grades with 30 lessons per grade, gradually building. And all of the time I've been doing this, I've been thinking, is it worth it, And so I thought, well, the test will be when we come back to Japan and I try and pull all this stuff out of my brain and use it, and it works. It absolutely works. Like, there's still a whole heap of stuff I don't know, and simple words I've never learned. The vocabulary isn't there, but I've just surprised myself on how it actually is working.
What's
So that's the peninsula. And you can choose,
他跟我说那
you
个
know,
是那个
heaps
之
of
后，
different
我跟他说不
languages.
用，他说
You
这
can
个
try
真
it
的
free for a week. And so basically it's a audio driven half an hour each day.
Right.
And they speak, you speak, they speak, you speak. And gradually,
I see.
yeah, and they don't go into any depth about grammar at all.
Yeah.
It just, but it sort of is taught to you instinctively and naturally without
Yeah.
explanation.
Yeah.
And then if you think, oh, this is getting too hard, you just go back to the grade before.
Yeah.
You can go back to the earlier grades and listen to it again.
Yeah.
You can listen to the same lesson 10 times if you like.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'll have a look in. I'll look into it because January onwards, I want to spend more time on it. Just really focus on that.
And what was your name?
Mario.
Mario.
Of course.
Don't say that, David.
No, what is it? Stereotype. Typecast. Yeah.
It works well in Japan.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
say
Yeah,
that.
that's right.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
right.
Yeah.
What's your name?
David. Janito.
Janito. Yeah.
What's your name? Oh, Zhichen. I'm from Taiwan. Oh, I see. How are you?
Moni, N-O-N-I.
It's her nickname.
Yeah. Nice to meet you both.
So you use because during my travel I use Google Translation.
Oh yes, yeah.
I think it's another good way to.
Yes, yeah. When you're stuck, absolutely.
But actually I can speak a little bit Japanese. I think most of the time I can deal with a simple problem, but
And you can read the kanji.
I
Without
can read the word, but
Not the
maybe
sound.
if I can have the sound,
Not hopeful.
but maybe I cannot realize the meaning of it. But
We can guess.
yeah.
That's right. And that's the fascination.
Because the logic of the Japanese is to read the pronounce to tell you how to pronounce the words.
Yeah.
And we are Chinese, so we know how to read the kanji.
Yes.
Does it confuse you
Yeah,
that sometimes
I think
it's
this
like
is the more convenient for us to learn the Japanese because we already know what kanji is.
Yeah. And
I think it's the most difficult part for the foreigner to learn the Japanese.
But is the grammar the same?
The
Taiwanese?
grammar is kindly different because like Japanese will say rice eats me in the reverse way. ご飯食べる.
Hey.
But the English or Chinese will say I eat rice.
Yes.
Yeah, so the grammar is kindly different. But
Yeah.
I think
So in Chinese, the grammar's the same as English.
the Chinese is the same with English. Yeah, right.
That makes it really easy.
Yeah, you can try to learn Chinese. Maybe it's So you are from
Australia.
Australia.
And what we find...
Her sister is working at Australia
Perth. In Perth, yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow. Yeah.
for 5 years.
No, 8 years.
8 years.
Oh wow. Hey, have you been there?
Yeah.
We have,
Wow.
but
I've never been to Perth.
I never been to
It's too far.
Sydney.
Sydney.
Yeah. And I was just going to say something about Australia. Oh, yeah. We found that in order for Japanese to understand us, we have to speak English with an American accent
Yeah, that's possible.
because of our twang.
Yeah.
So how's the difference?
Yeah. We had
Vowels.
we had convict origins. Originally, we were convicts that were sent out to Australia, prisoners, and so the education was very poor, and so the language they came out with was an uneducated English, and that's what we developed. So it's a very poor man's English, and so in Japan they use an American style English. So when we say particular words, they really don't understand. But once we put an American accent on it,
I think Japanese style English. they have their own pronounce system.
Yes,
That's
I
right.
think like Australia, they may say Australia.
That's right.
No,
Australia.
Yeah, Australia.
yeah, but Japanese too. Oystereria.
Australia.
Oystereria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Is this your first time in Japan?
It's my maybe the third or fourth time, but it's her first time.
Yeah, my first time. I love it. Food and
We came from Hiroshima and oh really? So you have been to the his part?
Very disturbing.
I get touched at that place
That's right. That's right.
because our country also have some similar problem.
Yeah.
And we used to belong to Japan in the Second World War. So I think we have some connection. And this is tragedy of the war.
Yeah, we were trying to get a photo before we go from there in, so we see the Harry Robert.
Yeah.
We're going to head back now, so we hope you enjoy your.
Yeah, we'll maybe see you. We're here for 2 nights.
Okay.
So,
Are you
yeah.
here just tonight or tomorrow night as well?
Just tonight we will leave Shotoshima.
Okay, lovely to meet you, Mario.
Lovely to meet you, Mario.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Thank you so much, and all the best for your plans.
Thank you.
This is really good. Australians don't like formality. I don't like formality. So this being nice and casual is perfect. Yeah. Yeah. From this end? Yeah.
看起来很好吃。
You come from Hong Kong?
Taiwan.
Taiwan. So we do not look like Chinese. 出口见讲来。
But because you can speak English, so I thought. Yeah.
竟然是因为会说英文，觉得像香港人吗？
英文不会讲。
他们有知道我们住在他们旁边哦。
不知道。
哦。
都拍照的是我们骑车大叔吗？
好像是，我不确定。他们也有巨人抱人顶。
多姿，
应该是很纯正的澳洲人。
应该是啊，他们都会讲说他们
然后，
都是想说他们当地的教育不普及，所以会有一些比较特别的英文。
澳式英文。
这我就不知道这种东西，你知道吗？你去澳洲，我觉得他们英文跟美国差很多。
哎，你不知道，就是你去澳洲工作的话，要考澳腔的英文吗？
所以真的差很多。你有什么印象吗？
我没办法讲那个腔，可是那个
但你有印象哪个字特别？
考那个雅思的时候要选，因为像我姐要去，她就要考澳式的雅思，对，她要选澳腔，然后我有点忘记要几分，但反正跟去美国的分数是不一样。
And we have a son who lives on the Gold Coast.
雪梨啊，雪梨博士很远。
很远。 对他们来说，东澳跟西澳，而且其实东澳跟西澳是不同的法，所以他们肯定也不认熟，法制完全不同。
姐去过雪梨，
我去过啊，我去过啊。
你去过雪梨，也去过雪梨。
我刚刚讲错，我是要说我去过澳洲，但是太快了，进程太快了，已经来不及解释了。你刚刚是想不起来我姐在哪，是不是？
没有啊，我只是说你姐在澳洲工作。
我想问，我不是说你就不知道我姐在哪？
有你讲博士，我就马上记得你有讲过。这太远了，但比日本近。但博士也是大城市吧？
对啊，
西澳的大城市。
对。
雪梨。
东澳有非常非常多日本人，像那个那是哪里啊？
但我真的以为他们是美国人。
我也以为，我就上去很想说，是美国人吗？因为那个气场有点像美国人。
但我真的这样。
可是因为我对美国人其实也还不是很熟。
我认识澳洲人也不多，我不知道澳洲人都长这样。
我在澳洲认识的都不是澳洲人。我们的旅伴都不是澳洲人。
你说是移民澳洲的人，还是可能都自己是第一代，还是有第二、第三代？
自己都第一代。我姐会认识的一定是第一代啊。
没有认识，他没有认识一些当地朋友。
比较没有。哦，有啦，可是通常都是因为租屋然后会认识。那你说当地可能就是老板那些工作的时候认识的。
觉得安排行程都会去到一些奇怪的地方，
那没关系，我又没有抗拒，我只是体力不支而已。今天应该需要早一点睡觉。
明天要。